How you doing, guys? Big Mac Dance School here again today, back once again with another episode of
Not So Sigmar Saturday.
And in this week's episode, I just wanted to show you, basically a few things. One is my messy airbrushing area. So you can see, here's where I airbrush. It's very messy. That's where I put my iPad whilst I'm airbrushing. There's a mini wargaming sit and talk on at the minute, and you'll notice in front of you my airbrush has been disassembled. This is because whilst trying to get my Imperial Fists primed for the WGO Chronicles, basically my airbrush gave up. It was getting less and less air through the actual brush itself. I tried it without the brush on, and loads of air comes out of there, so it's not a blockage in there. And I think it's a problem with the trigger. So what I've done, I've soaked it overnight. It's hard to see. Can you see in there? Maybe if I angle it to the light. No, it's difficult to see. But in there, basically, there's a little trigger thing, and it's like a pin. And this thing, which is like the trigger that you push down and pull back. You push it down to get the air flowing. Pull it back to let the paint flow through. Basically, that pushes the pin down, and then that allows the air to flow through. I think it's a blockage or something in there. So what I've done, I've soaked it overnight in cleaning solution, and I'm hoping that'll clear up the blockage. It may just be that it needs a bit of the super lube that you get with most airbrushes. I will show you that now. Yeah, so that's the super lube. What I'll do, I'll pop a bit in there once this is all dried out and everything. I'll pop a bit all over the needle and everything like that. I've not lubed it for a while, so it might just be that. I'm hoping it is just that. But I've used a heck of a lot of airbrush cleaner. I actually did a mixture of cleaner and water, so I've got very, very little airbrush cleaner left. I'll have to pop out and buy some more of that at some point. So hopefully it's just a blockage, and I can get back to work on these, because I was making alright progress. I've got the 3 characters done, 2 lieutenants and the ancient. I've got a second squad of intercessors base coated, and the captain in Gravis armour. There we go. So I've got some stuff done, but as I was working on this arm, then the airbrush sort of just gave up. It stopped pumping any air through. So that's all I want to show you. I want to show you really where I was up to. You'll notice I've got like a red underneath. It's Halford's primer red, and then I've sprayed it from above with a Halford's grey, and then from directly above I've sprayed it with the white, and it gives you like a sort of a gradiated, is that a word? A gradient look to the miniature, so you get sort of shadows in the recesses and stuff like that, and it looks quite good, I think. I've spoken about that in previous videos. I think I did it with the brown last time, but this time I thought I'd just try it with the red, and I'm quite happy with the results. And this is not the paint that I use. This is the yellow ochre paint that I use for my Imperial Fists. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned it. The reason I use this is I just prefer this yellow to the bright yellows you get. So yellow ochre from Vallejo Model Air. Might pick up some more of that while I get some cleaner as well. Although I've got a fair bit left there, I think. We'll see. Anyway, there we go, guys. That's a little update on the WGO Chronicles, and a little mini tour of my hobby space when I'm airbrushing. My hobby space downstairs is just as messy, where I do a lot of painting and stuff. But there you go. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the battlefield.